Welcome to Stretch and Reset, Balance and Breathing. So we're going to spend the next 15 minutes connecting with our bodies. There's our last participant. Connecting with our bodies, connecting with our breath, and hopefully bringing down the stress and bringing up feelings of calm and resiliency and connection with our bodies. Does that sound good? Awesome, wonderful. So we're actually going to start in a standing position. So I'm going to invite you to stand up. I'm going to hit play on our background soundages. If you want to just give me a thumbs so I know that y'all can hear it. Wonderful. All right, so we're going to start with rocking forward and back into our toes. So we're going to come up onto our toes and then back into our heels. And already I want you to start to pay attention to, I'm just moving my mat slightly, I want you to start to pay attention to your balance. That means thinking about bum, tucking in slightly, shoulders down and back, and feeling the abs turn on. Good job. All right, we're going to do a little bit of a challenge right off the bat to start. Now you can do this either by holding one foot up while the other one stays on the ground, or if you want a little bit more of an advanced challenge, you can tuck the foot behind your calf. From here, we're going to exhale, lift up, and lower. So if I have my toe down, I'm going to lift up to match, and lower. I can come all the way down, or again, if I want slightly more of a challenge, I'm going to come about halfway down and exhale up. So we're working our balance, we're working our calves, lots of muscles. Good. And it's okay if today, if the name of the game is wobbly, that's okay. We love the wobbles. And so if that means you slow it down, that's okay too. All right, let's shake it off and try the same thing on the other side. And it's very, very common to notice that one side feels way easier and way less wobbly than the other. Or the other option. Coming up and down. So this is my less wobbly side. So let me know how you're feeling. Good. I love seeing all the wobbles. That just means you're doing it right. Good. Plus, I feel like when we work our balance and we wobble, it reminds us that it's okay to fall. It's okay to not get it perfect, because you can always try again, and that's what learning our balance is all about. Awesome job. Let's shake it off. Already your legs should be feeling energized and strong. Let's exhale, bring that right leg up. And if at any time you want to use the support of a chair or a wall, feel free to do so. And let's just draw some circles with our toes and ankles. And let's do the same thing in the other direction. Thinking nice tall spine, shoulders down and back, proud chest. Good. And let's just bring that knee out and pull it back in. Thinking about your belly button, especially with this move. Good. Let's do one more time. In and out. Awesome job. And you can gently walk out the feet. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. So shifting our weight to the opposite foot, bringing that knee up nice and tall. Draw some circles. Beautiful. And if you've got your hand down, I just want you to have a light touch. Let's do the same thing in the other direction. So I don't want you gripping. Just use it for steadiness, but let your core do the work. Awesome job. Let's bring that knee out and pull it in. Connecting with your breath. Shoulders down and back, belly strong. time. Good. Let's take a nice big deep breath up. We'll work those legs nice and hard. Let's take a little forward fold to stretch them out. You can rock forward back into your toes, back into your heels once again. Let's come up to a half-way lift. So we're going to bring our hands to our shins, flatten out through that back, lengthen through the spine. Come down once again, and then slowly, one vertebrae at a time, coming all the way back up. We're going to keep our right hand down, left arm reaching up overhead, looking up towards the ceiling, relaxing the shoulders down, away from the ears, and let's do the same thing on the other side. Awesome job. Come back to center. Let's take both arms out nice and wide, lifting through that chest, dropping the shoulders down, away from the ears, palms facing up. And relaxing them down. Let's roll those shoulders down and breath back. We're going to come into a mountain pose. So I want you to have feet just about hip distance apart, softening through your knees, dropping the shoulders down and back. Now, I say mountain pose, but I'm going to give two different variations for this, depending on the type of energy that you need based on the day that you've had so far and where you want to go for the rest of it. So option one, hands down, just slightly hovering away from the body, dropping the shoulders down and back, palms facing forward. This is a great pose if you want to feel more grounded, if you want to feel calm, and if you want to open yourself up to different possibilities. Now, if you want to call in a little bit more confidence, a little bit more assuredness in your decision, a little bit more power, we can bring our hands into fists onto the top of our hips. Dropping the shoulders down and back, nice tall spine. So you choose whatever variation feels good to you in your body today. You can close your eyes, you can soften your gaze, or find a point of concentration about 6 feet ahead of you or an unmoving object directly in front. For both postures, I want you to feel the lift in your chest. Feel the belly rise with each inhale and fall with each exhale. Feel the strength in your arms. Feel the strength in your feet pressing into the earth. The tallness of your spine as it reaches up towards the sky. If you want to stay with this breath a little while longer, know that you absolutely have permission to do so. Otherwise, when you're ready, let's release the hands. Take one more big deep breath up. Folding forward, hinging from the hips, letting the body just hang. You can shake your head yes. You can shake your head no. And when you're ready, we're going to step back into a little downward dog. Now, since it's our first downward dog, you can keep the knees bent. You can pedal the feet, which means just pressing down, alternating heels. Or if this doesn't feel good for you in your body, you can always take a child's pose instead. We want our ears between our biceps, lifting up through those hips, lengthening through the back. We're going to do just a little bit of energizing work today. We're going to flow forward to come into a high plank. If it feels good for you in your body, you can absolutely drop the knees down. And then coming back once again to downward dog or that child's pose. Let's do that 3 more times. Inhale, come forward into plank, dropping knees down, pulling the shoulders down and back, and straight spine, hips down. And then exhale back into downward dog or child's pose. 2 more times. Inhale, forward and lengthen. Feel the strength in your core. Exhale back. 1 more time. Inhale forward. Feel the strength. Pushing down into the floor. And this time we're all going to be back into a child's pose. You can keep your knees together if you want a little bit of help with digestion today. Or if it feels better, you can separate those knees, keep the toes together, and just hang out here. If you've spent a lot of time on the computer today, we can get a little bonus upper body stretch. Bring the palms of our hands together, and bring the hands and thumbs towards the back of our skull. Or you can also just keep the hands on the mat, really focus on extending through those fingers, spreading them nice and wide apart, and really lengthening through the back. Awesome job. Taking this moment to breathe. When you're ready, let's shift ourselves forward into that either tabletop or plank position. Gently lowering ourselves down to the mat. And we're going to come into a little cobra. So we can keep our hands underneath our shoulders. And exhale, gently pressing the hands, lifting up the chest ever so gently. Inhale, lower down. This time you can either use the hands, or if you want a little bit more of a challenge, I'm going to point my hands towards my feet, palms facing up, and exhale up without the use of my hands. Inhale, lower down. Let's do that same thing one more time. Exhale up, with or without the hands. If you want that extra level, we can place our hands back down and press just a little bit higher. And just connect to the floor. Awesome job. Lowering down. Let's push into our hands to come back into the tabletop position, bringing our knees together, coming down to the sides of our bodies so we can take a seat. If you prefer to take our final few breaths in a full Savasana, feel free to lie down on your back. Otherwise, we can come either into a butterfly pose, cross-legged, or legs out in front, whatever feels best to you and your body. Let's drop the shoulders down away from the ears. Once again, feeling that length in the spine. You can close your eyes or soften your gaze. Take a few more big, deep breaths here. I want you to take a moment with your breath to make a decision and a promise and commitment to yourself of who you want to be for the rest of your day, how you want to show up, the sort of energy that you want to bring to the table. And maybe if it feels good for you, you could speak those words out loud, whether it's a color or a noun or an adjective or a name. Or maybe you can take the opportunity to place your hands on your body where you're feeling called to, or you're noticing energy that is either coming in or that you need to let go of. Knowing that you've already made such an awesome choice of showing up here today, of taking the time to reset your afternoon, and spending some time connecting with and loving in your body. So allow yourself to feel that gratitude, to feel that pride, and to celebrate how awesome you are. If you want to stay with your breath a little while longer, know that you absolutely have permission to do so. Otherwise, let's drop our right hand down to the floor. Left arm is going to reach up and over. We'll do the same thing on the other side. Big deep breath. Let's take both arms wide, lifting through the chest once again. And this time, let's end by wrapping those arms around you and giving yourself a big old hug. Maybe even a little pat on the back too. Good job, friend. All right, you can release it down. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, concerns, if something did not feel good, feel free to let me know. But that is going to be our stretch and reset for today. If you're watching this as a replay, I hope I see you online again.